Hey, what's up my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today I'm going to talk about 7 different spiritual awakening symptoms that are very common in the beginning that will eventually go away. This is to give you hope, because some of them are not very fun and a little bit uncomfortable, and when they're happening you think, oh my god, is this going to last forever? No, these 7 anyway will not. Number 1 is chakra pressure. Pressure, energy, a pooling, a pocketing of energy in your face, in your forehead, in your head, which can create cloudy thinking, just a feeling of being spacey and living in the clouds, and it's confusing. At this point in my awakening, I literally could not read. I could not read and comprehend information because, for whatever reason, reading is more of like a cerebral experience, and there was already an abundance of energy in my head, and it just brought up more, and I had to drop out of college. It was maddening, but it did go away. Number 2 is oversensitivity. A lot of us can recall that throughout our life we've been quite sensitive, but when a lot of times the awakening, where you're like, holy shit, I'm going through something crazy, when that sort of process sort of erupts in your life, it can bring about a massive sudden increase in your sensitivity, and this can cause you just to be oversensitive in all ways. Being around other people, it drains you. You feel it. It's uncomfortable. You're a lot of anxiety, and you just don't feel balanced. You don't want to go out and do anything. That goes away, and it's not because you become less sensitive. That's a whole nother topic, but you'll eventually deal with the reasons why you're reacting to your external environment, and as you purge that out of you, you become, again, still sensitive, still you'll still continue to get more sensitive, but you won't be affected. There'll be no emotional response, and so that does go away. That settles down, and you will eventually feel cool and calm and collected. Number 3 is the ringing in your ears. You might have had your ears checked, but you go to bed every night and you hear freaking ringing in your ears like you just got done at a really, remember the loudest concert I ever went to was a Metallica concert, and it was at like a hockey rink or some hockey stadium. It was so freaking loud that I just had that, it affected my ears. But people who are going through awakening have that that high-pitched ringing in their ears on a chronic basis, basically. A lot of them. And that goes away. That's just your body's just not used to all the energy that's now coming into your body. Your spirit is bursting from within at a faster rate than normal, and it just affects you physically. But that too shall pass. Number 4 is chronic insomnia. You might have a sleepless night here and there. We all do. It's not always because you're awakening. If you're stressed out about something, you might not sleep because you're thinking about it. But for a little while in the awakening, you just might find that you just don't sleep, or you sleep twice as long as you should be, and you can't get anything done for that reason, but your sleep is all over the place. I would have nights that I would go to bed, and maybe for the past week or so up until that point, I was sleeping like a baby, like clockwork, perfectly. It was awesome. And then all of a sudden you go to bed and you're just like, having trouble falling asleep. 3 hours later, you're staring at the ceiling like, man, I'm wide awake. I'm no more sleepy than I was 3 hours ago. And then before you know it, the freaking sun's shining through your window, and you've done no sleeping. It's time to get on with your day. And this can happen for days in a row until you finally just conk out and pass out and repeat the cycle. That will go away. Feeling chronically lethargic. I still get waves of fatigue. I can feel when there's a crazy moon or an equinox or something going down. I feel it a little bit. It's certainly not crippling. It doesn't prevent me from doing anything. But in the beginning, I felt chronically, absolutely exhausted. I would have a random day where I would feel good, and that would sort of restore my faith and hope that, okay, wow, okay. It remind of what it feels like to be normal for a day, and then it goes away. So in the beginning, you might feel just really exhausted. Again, it's a very physical process. There's a lot of new energy trying to assimilate in your body, pushing out all the misaligned energies and densities and emotions and blockages. And there's just this massive cathartic process. And fast inundation of this spirit energy coursing through your physical body that's just not at all used to it, and it manifests in this way. Again, it just poops you out, it tires you out. But again, it's not that there's less energy. The energy doesn't stop. It keeps freaking flowing through you, but your body gets used to it. You become an awesome conduit for it, and therefore the fatigue will go away and you will have better health than ever. Number 6 is a lot of people feel homesick. They feel like they don't belong here. They don't want to be here. They don't like the world. They don't like the people. They don't relate to anybody, and they don't want to be here. They feel homesick. They have a sense that there is somewhere where they belong, even though they have no mental picture of it, no memory of where that is, but a sense that wherever home is, it's not here. That will go away because you are home. You are home in yourself. You're always home. It's just sort of a temporary, fleeting perspective issue, you could say, that will go away. You won't need to get anywhere in particular to feel at home. You'll just learn to start feeling at home in your body now. Number 7. This might surprise some of you. It surprised me. It's feeling different. A lot of times I make a video and call out to starseeds or light workers, and one of the characteristics is people feel different. Feel like, wow, I've never been here before. I don't relate with people. But as time has gone on, I realize how the same we all are. I am, especially the negative people. A lot of times the negative people really bug you and say, wow, they're so negative. I'm so positive and spiritual. And you realize that we're both kind of negative. Well, you start to see yourself with more honesty, and you realize that we all are just people doing the very best we can, working with what we've been given to do the best we can in this life. And there will be more of an influx of compassion and understanding. There'll be a lessening of judgment, and therefore it's just a natural reaction. You just won't feel different. You realize that, again, we're all just souls here on our own unique journey. There'll be more acceptance of other people, even if they're acting in ways that you might not agree with. You'll respect that they are a soul on their own journey, and that what they're doing might be relevant for them. Even though it doesn't apply to you now, there'll be an acceptance and at peaceness with it. None of us are different. We're all fragments of the God source here, embodying a character that we personally feel is going to be fun and relevant for our soul's journey. We're all doing that. There is no wrong. Everyone's role is completely valid. And this will just become commonplace. These are not beliefs I'm trying to make you believe. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe I'll rethink things down the line. But this is just the way I've started to naturally see the world, and I believe a lot of you will as well. It's just a common repercussion of becoming more aligned with your higher self. You'll start, spiritual truths will start becoming more natural to the way, more natural to how you live your life and see the world. So feeling different will also go away, which is a good thing. Who wants to feel different and out of place anyway? So I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know. Tomorrow I'm going to have another video, or at least in a couple days, maybe not tomorrow, of 7 bizarre ascension, awakening type symptoms that don't go away. That in fact many of them increase. So you can look forward to that coming up soon. Have an amazing day. Thank you for everything. Peace.